I have to cross-map this guy with the pistol. Oh my gosh, actually. Alright, so hello gamers and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you the absolute best weapon in every class in Scorched Earth on Roblox. Let's just jump right into it, starting it off with the rifle class. Now these are mostly bolt actions, and I would say that the Mosin is pretty good, and also this gun, the model, it doesn't come with the scope. However, it does have a fire rate of like 100, which is really good. But I think the absolute best all around would go to the SVT-40. The reason for this is, as you can see, it has the ability to two-shot to the body to 250 meters away, and it also does about 90 to 80 damage to the head. But most importantly, it is a semi-automatic rifle, as you can see, with a really high rate of fire. So it's a two-shot anywhere on the body, basically, except if you hit 2 shots to the legs, which is kind of unfortunate, but it's not too bad. And it has a really high rate of fire as well. Now, in my opinion, this makes it the all-around best weapon in the game. I'll show a couple of clips of it on screen. It's honestly not too bad up close as well. And best of all, you can get a full-length scope on it, which a lot of these semi-autos you can't do, but this one actually can get a full scope, which is really nice, because obviously for longer ranges, you're going to want to have the high zoom optics. You can also run irons, and the irons are not too bad either. That's the best rifle. Yes, it's not a sniper rifle, but I think it's beating out most of the snipers. It also has very similar velocity to all the snipers as well. Our next weapon up is the SMG class, and for this one, I would say the Thompson, maybe the PPSH, and then this one, the ZK-383. And I'll talk about both the ZK and the Thompson because I believe those are the two best in my opinion. This ZK SMG has a pretty low rate of fire, but it has a light bolt attachment to go up to 700 RPM. And most importantly, it actually has a bipod. As you can see with the bipod, it has absolutely no recoil, but you can still utilize it like a normal SMG. So it's like an SMG mixed with a light machine gun. And once you put down this bipod, you can just absolutely beam anybody. And even without the bipod, as you can see, 55 to the head, by the way, 2-shot kill to the head, but you can just go prone or mount up and get no recoil as well, which is really cool. Also show off the Thompson in just a second. Did they tunnel in here? Oh, there's one. Yeah, you're dead. I am currently not even low. Oh, is that a guy in there? It is. You're dead. Make sure you don't buy the police receiver on this one. Otherwise, you lose your bipod. The bipod is the main reason that I believe this is the best SMG in the game. But I'm going to reset my character, and I'm going to show you the Tommy gun as well. The Thompson, on the other hand, is a bit weird as it does really high damage. And the recoil is honestly not too bad. And the fire rate is really good as well, but it just doesn't have that bipod. So it's just not quite as great for long range, or really great at all for long range. But it is basically a 4-shot to the body. I think the ZK is just an overall more reliable weapon because obviously this is an SMG, it's only for point blank range. But the ZK isn't as powerful for close range, but also you can use it at long range, which yeah, you kind of want to have something for a little bit further away. All right, new lobby because the other one ended. Let's just try to use this. Okay, well, we got 2 there. An overall 4-shot to the body, which is really good. 2-shot headshot. Oh my gosh, double collat. Another new lobby because that one ended. Next up, we have the assault rifle class. And while I do think the STG is really good, I kind of think the Tommy gun is better. I would say the overall best assault rifle is actually the Fedorov. This weapon is really good. It has a low rate of fire, but it's not really too bad because the recoil is really good and the damage is great as well. It does, I think, 35 or 36 damage to the body, which means it is a 3-hit kill to the body, which is really good because you're basically able to just tap people down at longer ranges. And 75 headshot to 37. Okay. It also has a 25 round magazine. Like I said, this is the RPM. It's not very high RPM, but yeah, 3-shot body shot, 2-shot headshot, really far. Just a great automatic weapon to just spray people down. In this game, you don't necessarily need all the time to kill in the world. You just need that recoil control, and you should be perfectly fine. It's really just about hitting the person more so than doing the damage. So as you can see, this weapon is amazing. Not to say that the STG-44 is by any means bad. It's actually a really great weapon as well. I would say that this first assault rifle is actually the best. I would say that the STG does have higher killing potential when it comes to close range, but obviously this game is not a lot of close range. Next up, we have the PDW class, and this is obviously just this little machine pistol. If you want to know more about this one, I have a video from a couple of days ago going over this. It's the only weapon in its class, so obviously it's going to be the best in its class, but let me just say that this weapon is really good because it has amazing mobility, but it also has really good rate of fire. Not great damage by any means, magazines. You can get up to 40 round magazines with it, which is insane, and you definitely need the stock as well. It's a very, very expensive one to get right, but it can be really good. For the best shotgun, we have the M1897. I spawned on the wrong teammate. I do not want to go all the way out there. This one actually has a great rate of fire, as you can see, and it can one-shot to the body. It's a little finicky with how it works, but it definitely can one-tap. And if you just want to go in and trench sweep, this could be really good, but it's the only shotgun, so obviously it's got to be the best one. The spread is really not too bad either. You're not going to be one-shotting people from very far, but you can definitely hit for like 40 damage from decent range. But yeah, like I said, the ranges that you fight people in this game are way too far to really be able to get away with using this very much, you know? Oh my gosh, I actually hit it. As you can see, 25 from there is not great. That's a 4-hit kill, and it's a pump action shotgun with only 5 rounds. Ouch, 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 ouch. Oh my... I'm trying to get through. Hi. Oh, 26. Oh my, 75. So as you can see, you can end up getting some kills. It probably will take you about 4 shots at that kind of range, because sometimes you won't deal damage and sometimes you'll deal a lot at once. Not a bad weapon though at all, to be honest with you. But then we have the Demolition class. The Panzerschreck does have a lower mobility, but it's actually just slightly better in most ways. But the reason I prefer the bazooka for this, because the Panzerschreck has a massive shield on the front, which I've always kind of hated that. But the bazooka, on the other hand, has a pretty obstructive iron sight, but it's not quite so bad. But if you can deal with the iron sights, then it's not really too bad to run the Panzerschreck as well. Oh, I have to cross map this guy with the pistol. Oh my gosh, I actually got him. Okay, reset. The anti-tank class also has a one-shot sniper rifle that does like 200 damage to the body. And this thing is honestly pretty terrible. It's supposed to be an anti-tank sniper rifle. So as you can see, all it has is this little iron sight. This iron sight really sucks. The snipers already have the ability to one-shot to the torso. Obviously not all ranges, but they can also one-shot headshot, and they just don't have all this bad stuff because you also have to mount up with this one to actually be able to aim down sights. And that's really horrible for a sniper, because you're going to be taking fights on people that you kind of need to move around a little bit, get a perfect peek on them, and it's really just a horrible weapon. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I've ever seen somebody using this weapon. Then next up we have the Gunner class, which has access to a couple of light machine guns and then some medium machine guns. The best of the 2 LMGs I would actually have to give to the MG30. The FG42 has a really fast rate of fire at 900, but it only has a 10 round mag by default, and it's really not that good, not gonna lie. This one, on the other hand, it is essentially a medium machine gun that you can also aim down sights without mounting, as you can see. It has a really high rate of fire, a decently fast reload, and the damage is really high. Honestly, this might beat out some of the medium machine guns. I'm surprised people aren't talking about this. The fact that you can aim down sights whenever you want is really nice. And then the fact that it has 700 RPM and then does 35 damage, like, yeah, it's really good. I was out of breath there, so it was really hard to actually shoot it, but the second you actually get breath back, this weapon is extremely strong, and it's honestly kind of crazy. Like, it's a 3-hit kill to the body, basically. 4-hit kill, even if you're talking about limbs. Definitely a 2-shot kill to the head. Oh my gosh, all my shots getting blocked there. Like, I don't know why this weapon isn't super used. I think it might be one of the most underrated weapons in this game, because just like that SMG I was talking about earlier, it has the advantage of the bipod, where you can mount up like this and have no recoil, but you don't have to always do that, which is the problem with the medium machine guns, which we will get into those in just a second. I guess the ammo capacity is a problem, but I don't really have a problem with low ammo capacity weapons, unless it's like comically low, like 10 bullets, then I probably will get an extended mag. Next up, you have the medium machine guns, and yeah, the best one would probably go to the MG42. The DP27 is also really good, but I feel like the DP27 doesn't really have an advantage over that other light machine gun I just talked about. But this one, on the other hand, it does have an advantage, which is that it shoots so fast. The MG34 is also good. It does way higher damage than the MG42. The problem with it is that it doesn't shoot as quickly, and also it has pretty not great iron sights, in my opinion. The damage on the MG42 is surprisingly not that high. It's 27, but it does have 1,100 RPM, so I think that's probably enough fire rate. You have to mount up with this one, but the second you get mounted up in a good spot, you will destroy everyone. But until you get mounted up, you have to alt fire this weapon. So I do think that other light machine gun is better. I mean, situationally, this thing is insane, obviously, because it shoots so quick. Sometimes it just doesn't feel like you're getting mounted fast enough for where you are. Obviously, it's the MG42. It's got to be the best. Wow, that was such a lucky nade. Holy. Wait, is there going to be people back here? There is. Yep. Mortar earned. Ooh, let's go put this mortar down. Okay, dude, that's so... Yeah, let me know your favorite gun down in the comments, but I'll see you all later. Bye-bye.